All right, we've been covering some ideas for you to try out this year for Valentine's Day, but have you considered what you could do at home? Now, there's a lot going on here with some delicious ideas on small bites you can make on your own or enjoy at their restaurant. Is Matt from Bonefish Grill. Thanks for joining us, Matt.
Thank you for having me back.
You have a lot of good stuff on the table here. So as far as what you're doing for Valentine's Day, we're making some of the things, or you're going to show us how we can make some of these little small bites at home.
Correct.
But you also serve them at the restaurant.
We do. We serve not only what I'm going to show you here, but a wide variety of items that I did bring over here, of about 9 to 10 items.
Yeah, it
like
smells good. Okay, so let's get started.
Okay.
What are we making today?
The first thing we're going to make is our lobster street tacos, which is a very simple recipe. It is a wonton shell taco, and you can use any type of taco shell you'd like. We put just a simple romaine shredded in there, and then we take our mix, which is a mixture of mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, red onion, and celery, and we add that to it.
Okay. A little bit of the lobster.
And then the lobster claw and knuckle, put that together.
Yeah.
It's very, very simple. And then you just place that into the wonton shells.
Okay, very good. Can you get those wonton shells at any grocery store or something?
You can get similar shells like this, like an Asian food market or specialty markets. We do make them in-house every day fresh.
Wow, okay.
So.
And so these are a nice little thing maybe for an appetizer for Valentine's Day.
Something that's you can share with a significant other. Very simple, very indulgent, very unique. It can be accompanied with a great sparkling wine, a Moscato, or some type of fun beverage that way.
Yeah, no, I mean, it smells really good. You can probably put some lemon on there or some.
You can.
Too.
And, it's a fantastic little simple dish.
Yeah, and it's not one of those things you just kind of, like, it doesn't look like you threw it together. Looks like you kind of put in a lot of work, which I think you would impress your significant other
Correct,
there.
correct.
Okay, what else do we got?
And of course, for Valentine's Day, we have fantastic oysters. Oysters are known to be in Valentine aphrodisiac, so we're going to go ahead and put together a little...
Raising the romance.
Yes, of course, on the holiday. We have live oysters, or live oysters. We go ahead and open these up.
Yeah.
Shuck those. And then what we're going to do, Oyster Rockefeller came around in the 30s for John D. Rockefeller, known as a very rich individual. This is a very rich and indulgent product.
Yeah.
You take your oyster, you top it with a spinach mixture.
Ooh.
The spinach is spinach, Gruyere cheese, mozzarella cheese, breadcrumbs, and a little bit of hot sauce. We use Cholula for a little bit of a kick.
I'll have a bowl of that.
You top that into the oyster.
Okay. Very cool. And you can kind of get oysters at the
local seafood market.
Yeah. Okay.
You can find them around town. Whole Foods has a great selection.
There you go.
You know, so any fresh seafood market like that, and then put a little bit of bacon on top of that.
Yeah.
For some flavor.
That looks
Everything's better with bacon.
Yeah. Very cool.
And then you put this in the oven. You cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes at 350.
No, easy enough.
And then you put that in, and with the magic of TV,
there we go.
we come back and we have Oysters Rockefeller.
Perfect.
We top it with a little bit of breadcrumbs on top.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic.
For you seafood lovers, there's some
Did you want to give it a try?
There. Oh, I think so. Okay, while I'm doing this, why don't you talk about some of this one?
We also have one of our fabulous desserts that we do have in our restaurant on the bar menu is our dosants, which is a cross between a donut and a croissant, and it comes with injectables. And the injectables are salted caramel and chocolate, and you can take these and have fun injecting them.
Yum. Kind of fun,
Putting it on top, covering it with some fresh whipped cream.
Mmm. These are good.
And then feeding it to a special person.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'm just gonna eat while you talk. So
okay.
Let's go over on this side. You're doing a great job.
We also, as I said, with our bar menu, we have our pork buns, which are dim sum style. We have our oyster shooter, or oyster on the half shell, oyster shooter, which is a fantastic oyster shot with habanero vodka, and of course our Moscow Mule. Right now we are doing the Moscow Mule, which is a great accompaniment with the Oyster Rockefeller or the oysters on the half shell.
And so these are what you offer at the restaurant then?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and are you guys open for Valentine's Day?
We are. Reservations are always accepted.
Okay.
We have some specials going on for Valentine's. We have a 2 for $29 meal spectacular deal going on. So come on down.
Yeah, that sounds like
happy
a good.
to see everybody.
We covered a lot. We have lobster tacos, oysters, and even what injectables? Is that?
Those are the injectables. Yes. Those are our dosants. They are injectables with the chocolate and salted caramel.
Yum. I want these too. Tell me really quick where you guys are located.
We are located adjacent to the Coronado Mall on the Louisiana side.
Okay.
Right next to Kohl's and that area right there. So we're right in the Coronado Mall.
Very cool. Matt, thanks so much for coming. A lot of good stuff here. And for those of us who kind of went fast or were eating like me, we'll have more information and more details on how you can make this stuff at home for Valentine's Day on our website, krqe.com. Just click under KRQE links. We'll be right back.